Friends, do you still believe that your personal story is just not worth sharing? Just take a look at any example of a large corporate and compare the following of that corporate page to the CEO or the founder or the most well-known person behind it, and look at the contrast. People want to buy from, engage with, and will only trust other people. We want to hear their story. We want to understand what makes them tick. And I've just seen it myself this week. Put up a couple of more sort of family-oriented personal posts and how they relate to being an entrepreneur, running my own business. And it's the personal posts that resonate the most. There are people who have been watching my content consistently for years, and they'll listen to ideas around storytelling and how you can show up authentically and all this kind of stuff, and not engage with the post because it's just it's stuff for them to think about. If you like, it's my IP, intellectual property, everything I've picked up from 30 years in mainstream media as a nightly crime reporter. And what I've seen though is that when I share something more personal, there's great attraction, there's more interest, there's more intrigue, because it's about me, not just about my work, my ideas and these thoughts. Friends, if you think you don't have a story that's worth sharing, let's talk. Because I want to demonstrate for you, I want to show you, I want to talk to you about the value of your personal story, but how it can amplify your impact and your reach and your connection. Getting comfortable on video is part of the work that we do, the coaching that I do, but it's actually about helping people to recognize the value of their personal story and how much, what it's actually really worth in terms of being able to connect with other people. It is of extreme value. So don't make the mistake that so many founders and entrepreneurs make, and that's believing that they don't have a story that's worth sharing, deciding to stay quiet, and letting other people get all the attention. They're the three big mistakes I see. And it's all underpinned by this old idea that my work speaks for itself, which hasn't been true for a long time. It's those people that have been building their personal brand, showing up consistently in a real way over time. They're the ones who already have the advantage. And now in particular with old legacy media, mainstream media, changing in the way it's built and operates, the opportunities just aren't there that once were. The audiences aren't there, the platforms aren't there, the experience in journalism isn't there. And so how to get your story out there more than ever has never been easier and has never been more important, because this is how you can build trust on a large scale. It's how you can connect with people in a real way and help them to understand who you really are and what really makes you tick. So I'd love to have that conversation with you to challenge that idea, if you're still sitting with it, that you don't really think your story is worth sharing. Quite often that can be masking is just a deep discomfort about going on video and showing up. And so how to work through that space first and get yourself so that you're a bit more confident in a real way, not confidence that's built on old school media training, performative sort of tactics that don't really work to build authentic confidence, but how to actually just show up yourself comfortably, confidently, to really connect with your audience. That's the basis of a great personal brand. So let's talk.